Good morning, doctor. Good morning, Allison. How are you two doing?
Morning, good. How are you?
Good. Let's talk about what meningitis B is and why teens and young adults are at increased risk of having this disease.
Meningitis B is a serious, uncommon, but serious disease that can cause life-threatening complications or even death. And teenagers and young adults are at high risk because of some of the normal behaviors around this age. They live in close quarters, they share utensils, they share drinks. And although these behaviors are normal for the age, these are factors that lead them to have a higher risk of meningitis B.
And what should parents know about, of course, the vaccination for this?
First of all, is that vaccination can help prevent meningitis B. And second of all, very, very important, talk to your doctor about it. And this is why Allison and I are here today, because we want parents to feel empowered to have that conversation, for parents to have the conversation with the child's doctor. Not many healthcare providers bring it at the older adolescent visit, and that's why parents have to start asking questions around that.
Yeah, and I think it's where I believe, people don't think this is possible for them. They're like, oh no, it won't happen to me and everything. And that's why it's important not just to talk to, the doctor, talk to your teens, talk to the teachers, talk with more people about this. And Allison, that's why I want to talk to you about, of course, this short film and how important it is for people to see this.
Absolutely. I never thought to ask. A Mom's Quest for Answers with GSK and Lifetime was a great film. It's very educational, very empowering to families to ask those questions, ask to be sure, talk to your primary healthcare providers, your pediatricians, get those questions answered so that you have all the education that you need to make the best decision for your child.
Yeah. Let's talk a little about your son, Keegan, Allison, and about how he got sick here.
Like you said, it is rare, but it is real. And Keegan was a healthy three-sport athlete. His symptoms came on as a cold, a headache, and those were just his symptoms, how they presented itself. And Keegan, February 2nd, suffered a stroke and underwent 2 emergency surgeries. February 3rd, we were told that he had meningitis B, and February 5th, Keegan was pronounced brain dead.
That's so sad. And so with this film, you have a lot you want parents to take away from it, and also from your own experience. And what are some of those things?
I just want people to feel empowered to ask those questions, that it is okay to ask questions. Educate ourselves. We have to do our own homework, but to start asking those questions early, like Dr. Clements said, to go ahead and start talking at those 16-year-old visits, 17-year-old visits, because kids are around a lot of other kids. They're in dorm rooms, like she said. So it is very important to ask those questions and to educate yourself.
Yeah, and Allison, I mean, you being a parent have gone through this. You know how important it is to also talk to your teen and also to look at those symptoms. I think sometimes as parents, we ignore them thinking it's growing pains, thinking, oh, okay, it's a cold, but we need to start really paying attention, don't we?
Absolutely. Just trust your instinct, trust your gut. You know your child better than anybody does. And if you need a second and third opinion, then you go for that second and third opinion. Trust your gut.
Yeah, very important. Doctor, again, this is a very important topic, especially right now with school going on, colleges, people doing different things. So what more can we leave with from you two, and also where can we find more information?
Again, the same message, talk to your doctor about it. If the doctor doesn't bring it up, ask about it. Ask for your child's vaccination records, because many younger adolescents are going to get vaccination against another type of meningitis. And then parents think that they're protected against all types of meningitis, but in reality, they're not. So that's why, you have to ask to be sure that your teenager can be protected against meningitis B.
Yeah, very important. Where can we find more information?
First of all, from your doctor. Second of all, go to the Ask to Be Sure website, watch the short film. It's very, very important and very, very impactful to see not only the devastating impact it has on the teenagers and young adults, but also on their families.
Very important. Well, thank you two very much for coming to us and giving us this very important information.
Thank you.
Thank you.